Hello, this is Ty. We're playing Magic Arena Standard Event. Today we are going to play the deck. So what is a deck? Well, in the D&D set, there's a new card called the Deck of Many Things. It's not a very widely played card. I have not seen this card in action. I have never drafted this card. I just opened them in pack. I have 3 copies, otherwise I'll run 4. But I really don't want to spend a mythic token on a card I don't think I'm going to play that much. Unless I do well today, maybe I'll add the 4th one. But this is just a test run. I'm not expecting to do like, I'm not expecting to win 7 games with this deck. But I think it should still win a couple games, and let's see how far the Deck of Many Things can take us. Now, this deck, we have 25 lands, 4 creatures, and others are just sorcery, artifact, enchantment, 2 planeswalkers. So, what is the deck trying to do? Well, the deck says tap 2 and roll a d20, and then you minus number with card in your hand. And if it's less than 0, you discard your hand. So it's a bad thing. You don't want that to happen. Now, if it end up to a 1 to 9, you get to return a card at random from your graveyard to your hand. Now, this is good because if you cast it, it's probably useful. Maybe it's a board wipe, maybe it's a ramp to stand out your deck, whatever, right? Now, if it end up in 10 to 19, you get to draw 2 cards. And then lastly, if you have 0 card in your hand, you roll 20, you can put a creature card from anywhere, from any graveyard, onto battlefield under your control. Now, when that creature dies, the owner loses the game. So you do not want to get a card from your own graveyard. I mean, we only have 4 creatures. So we basically, if we get lucky, we're able to roll 20, get a creature from their side, block with it, attack with it, or just destroy it. Then our opponent will lose the game. I don't expect to win with that, but this card does generate a lot of card advantage once it get online, and let's hope we don't have that many cards to trigger the first ability. Okay, so let's talk about the other side of the deck. Now we have the fixing and ramp package. The Birth of Meletis, it does not ramp, but then however it can search your library for a plan and put in your hand. Wolfwillow Haven, it's a ramp card. I play this card in many decks. It's just the best way to do to go from 2 mana to 4 mana. Not necessarily I have something to cast on 4, but it's just that I have something like at higher cost, so that that extra mana will help. Now Cultivate, ramp, and fix your mana better. So that's pretty much our ramp package. Now our removal package, we have 4 Doomskar, 2 Shatter the Sky, 4 Skyclave Apparition, 2 Elspeth Conquer Death, and 2 Ugin. So the reason why I run more Doomskar is because you can suspend it. So for example, you have a deck of many things. Rather than keeping a rat in your hand, Shatter the Sky in your hand, Doomskar can be exiled. It will not count toward the number card in your hand. So in a way, Doomskar is much better than Shatter the Sky. Actually, Doomskar is just a better card than Shatter the Sky. Most of the time. The only time is if you top deck it and you want to cast it this turn, then it will cost 5 mana. So, how else do we win? Well, we got the Book of Exalted deed combo with the Faceless Haven. And because we have a lot of legendary and saga in our deck, we also play Search for Glory. So we can search for the Deck of Many Things, the Book of Exalted Deed, Ugin the Spirit Dragon, the Birth of Meletis, and Elspeth Conquer Death. So Search for Glory is probably our best cards in the entire deck. And our land base, we have 4 Faceless Haven. Mainly, we don't usually win by damage, so we usually put counter from the Book of Exalted Deed on our Faceless Haven, and hopefully our opponent's scoop. We have our Temple Planty and the Pathway, and Indatha Triome to have our green and white mana. The black is relevant. This is mainly for cycling if we just have way too many land in our hand. One of the castle Ardent Veil to generate creature to block to survive longer. So the deck is quite simple. If you take out the deck of many things, this will just be a Book of Exalted deck. But with a ramp, we can threat our opponent with Ugin and Elspeth, Conquer Death, and a lot of other things. So it seems like a fun deck I'm trying out. This is version 1. I have not played any version of this before. So we just gonna go straight to a standard event and see how this deck fare against other decks in the standard event format. Now, so I'm gonna keep track, and so today is end of August, almost the end of August, and recently there's an update on Magic Arena, and after that update, I have seen a lot of matchup on standard events. You're playing against the same player. So I don't know if they fix their algorithm or something like that. So for example, I finish a game with player A, and we both get back to the main screen, and we both click on start a new game. Somehow we pair up together again. Now, if it's a matchup you like, or you want to retry it, or you simply just want to win and you beat that person, you can try that. And there's a high chance you're gonna play against the same player. But if you do not want to match up with the same player, you want to try play with some other deck, some other players, I would suggest you to wait maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and then try to start another game to avoid facing the same player again. I think they didn't do this on purpose. I think they used to have an algorithm to prevent that from happening that often. Because I do play against the player, but not back to back to back. So I think in the next patch up, they might patch this issue up, or they just want to let it loose, and whoever happened to click start game at the same time as you will pair up together. That could be a thing. And also the pairing seems to be taking longer now. It could be that less people are playing standard event because now they have the best of 3 regular standard events. So maybe people are trying to play more of that instead. That's possible too. Now our starting hand. Okay, so let's record it first. Our starting hand is questionable because we do not have green to ramp and search. We cannot play a single card, but we are on the draw, so it's likely we can draw a green source in 3 turns. But let's play safe. Let's mulligan this hand. Now this is a lot better. We can put a deck of many things to the bottom because we only need 1. Okay, so let's go. Fervent Champion. Okay. So we will need to draw a Wrath effect, a board wipe effect, very soon. Otherwise, they're gonna overwhelm us. And if they drop the Evercleave, it will be very hard for us to come back. Now, good thing that we have 2 Skyclave Apparition, which will help us out, and we're gonna have an overwall. So I think we are okay at the moment, because if they play Annex, they have no turn to play, which is great, right? If they play Annex, we are able to remove it. So it's likely they have a Bone Crusher Giant. That's why they see our they want to kill our turn to play. But so far we're doing good. Now those creatures are kind of small. I'm not gonna waste my Skyclave Apparition on that. And it's a good thing that we got another Birth of Meletis. So I'm probably just gonna cast that instead. Next turn I'm getting 2 life, so by turn 4, he only bring me down to 16, which is not a big deal. I think we're pretty safe here. So we attack, of course we block. Okay. Now that's a good Skyclave Apparition. Let's block here, because Goblin Javelier will kill our wall. So we'll take 3 here. Getting life. Apparition. We still want a board wipe sooner or later. It's likely they're gonna Embercleave us this turn or next turn. But I think we're still pretty healthy. We're gonna gain 2 life next. So let's block like this. So even if they Embercleave, we're not taking that much damage. You can Embercleave, put on Goblin Javelier, we'll take 1, and that'll be fine. Okay, they put on Fervent Champion. I will argue put on the other one to just get that 1 extra damage through. Now Shatter the Sky is great. I do want to kill the Skyclave Apparition before I Shatter the Sky though. So I'm probably going to hold off another turn and just block Goblin Javelier with it. And this turn we can play the deck of many things. And we're going to use it to block, so let's not attack. We're very healthy at 17. We're going to gain 3 more life from Search for Glory. A good thing that they're expanding the board. So we are going to be able to... Perfect. And we can block the full 4 damage from the Fervent Champion. So only take 3. Ooh, we got the Meletis. That's perfect. So let's Shatter first. Unfortunately, he does have a 4 drop. 4 power creature because we exile his Torbrand. But that's okay. Now, once we have close to... I will start rolling when we only have 1 card. This is fine. We're gonna Apparition that. Oh, we have Ugin. So, in this case, we already have 8 lands, right? No, 7 lands. So, in this case, we're gonna search for Glory. For a... I don't know. I can do Book of Exalted Deed, which is gonna create an Angel. That'll be fine, but I think we're gonna get a Faceless Haven. Because this turn we want to focus on killing, to exile the Battlecry Goblin. And next turn we will definitely have mana for Ugin. Oh, I think our deck need Field of Ruin. I forgot to add it in. Oh well, this is the first version, so I'm probably gonna do another version in Mandarin. And in that version, it will, based on how we do today, I will modify the deck. Okay, perfect. He won't do that. That's great. Okay, let's see. So if we do play this, it will be 7. It'll be 7. And then I'll +2 at 9. He can equip here. He probably cannot activate Faceless Haven. So let's just play it. We can -1. -1. His Faceless Haven can only do 4. So that might be safer, in my opinion. So if he attack it and burn it, that's fine. He basically used all his mana. And next turn, we're able to play Meletis and start using the deck of many things. and see how this card fare against a aggro mono green, mono red deck with Embercleave in play. Okay, so he does not have a removal. That's good news for us. I don't like how he tapped this. I guess he's saving the color, so that's fine. That's fine. So what we're gonna do is likely we're going to activate it to block off his Faceless Haven, and meanwhile we activate the deck and see what happened. Fervent Champion is fine. That is fine. That is okay. So he is going to try to kill our Ugin this turn. That's fine. Then we activate. We'll block here. So our Ugin is likely going to die. We could try, but then it will never roll 20 because we have one card in hand. So I think this might be better. And I'm going to cycle the Indatha Triome. Let's tap this. Okay, good. It's a card that we can get rid of from our hand, so that's great. We have not activated this card. It's in play for 3 turns now. Huh. Okay, so let's tap correctly. Let's tap like this. Put on here. 1, 2, 3. Search for glory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay with that. We have 4 mana. 4 mana. We can do Book of Exalted Deed and have an angel, but again, we're not going to be able to activate the deck of many things, or we can just get a Faceless Haven and play that for the turn, right? Okay, let's do that. It seems more fun. I think we're healthy enough to mess around, so let's go. I think if my opponent is probably very frustrated right now because I just have tons of random stuff. Now let's see. Oh shoot! I can't even activate it. Alright, that sucks. Alright, let's activate our deck of many things for first time and see what we got. 18. We get to draw 2 cards. Okay, that's good. Skyclave Apparition number 3 is good. So let's prevent 4 damage here. Okay, never mind. We're taking 4. But that's fine. That's affordable. Now we do want to get rid of Rimrock Knight, because Rimrock Knight seems more annoying. Once they equip with Embercleave, it's gonna do more damage. So we don't care about this card. So if we do roll really badly, we can still discard this card, no problem. Okay, perfect. We got our Skyclave Apparition back. That's kind of sort of what we planned, right? A random card. We can get back our Birth of Meletis. We can get back our Ugin. We have so many good things that we can get back from. Now I'm gonna double block here. He's gonna have 2 creatures, but I'm killing his creature all the time. Oh, whoa. Okay, I messed it up. My bad. That was a bad block. I forgot after first strike damage, I won't be able to do it. Okay, now it's only my fault. I'm having too much fun here, so forgive me. 4, 3, return card random, which is Huh. We can play another one and try again. Actually, let's just try to block something this turn. I don't think we're gonna die this turn, so we might be okay. Sure. Sure, man. Ugin. Book. Let him have the book is fine, because it's likely we can kill all his creature. And then he can activate it. Never mind, he cannot use it. That's fine. Second Embercleave. Okay. All of a sudden, we're looking bad here, man. We're at 10. What can we do here? We can create a token. Let's not do that first. Let's draw a board wipe, please. Oh, okay. That does not help us that much. Let's see. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if we have a blocker, we can just block. It's kind of annoying, but let's try it. If you have a removal, we are just dead. Maybe we shouldn't have played a land first, but if we do have more card in hand, there's a chance we might discard our hand. So that wasn't a good play. So now he draw a land, so we're okay now. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's just 9 damage here. 9 damage is fine. Put us at 1. And then next turn, we're gonna be invincible. This is a very long first game. Oh! What the f... Okay, misplayed. Alright, so I think we're gonna lose this one because I played stupidly. Well, that was so bad. I cannot believe I misplayed like that. Why didn't I play Faceless Haven? What am I doing? Okay. We had too much fun and we lost because we were stupid. I had this game, man. Okay. I am playing very loose. That's stupid. I have a gameplay in my hand, in my head, but I didn't follow through. It's okay. Let's hope we match up with that person again. And let's play super tight this time, so we don't fuck up like we did. That was crazy. We had him because even if he able to cast a Ugin, it will not be able to do anything to our land once we put that combo together. Why did I play that pathway? Oh well, that's fine. It's fine. It seems like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just less people playing the standard event best of 1 because the current waiting time is a lot longer. But usually you are able to pair somebody within a minute and 30 seconds. And before, when it passed 1 minute, usually one side got disconnected. But it wasn't the case here. So I guess people are just waiting for a new set to come out. And there are less people playing standard event at the moment. Well, this loading time is a little longer. Let's try to reset and see if that helped. Could it be that there are people playing different stuff and not playing Arena at the moment? It's likely. There are a lot of new cool game coming out. Diablo 2 beta, people are doing that. Alright, we got our opponents. At 1 minute, it's Hank. I played this guy before. He is a persistent standard event player. Okay, this is fine. We're on the play. We can ramp. We can search for glory if we need another land. We got our deck of many things. I mean, the last game, the deck of many things does many things. It's just that we misplayed badly. That's how we end up losing that game. That'd be a cool thing. Like, we were stabilizing at 1. Okay, so it's time for us to redeem ourselves. We encounter another mono red player. So even if we don't draw land, we have to search for glory for a plane and shatter the sky next turn. But if we just draw a land, I can just Skyclave instead. Never mind. Okay. This is probably one of the saddest search. We did not search for glory. We searched for sadness. We got a plains. It's funny because the card plains is plural, but I'm searching for a plains. Whatever, man. Alright, cool. So 6 damage put us at 11. Now we're gonna wipe him. Oh, do we wipe him now? Yeah, I don't want to take another 6 or possibly more. And he had 3 creatures, so likely that he can Embercleave. So let's wipe it away first. If he casts something too annoying like Annex, I can Skyclave. If he casts something that's just small, I can Cultivate. We did not. Okay, Feeding of Ashes. Feeding of Ashes is a perfect target for our Skyclave. I still want land drop though. Really? Okay, this guy is not playing correctly because it will just be exile without a 3/3. If he do it afterwards, he'll get that 3/3. So good. So he play another one that desperately need to be Skyclaved. And we can either play the deck of many things or Cultivate. I think we're gonna Cultivate first. We do not need double green, so we can try to gain 3 life here. Yeah, let's get gain 3 life here. Because he can Embercleave, and that's a lot of damage. So let's get a Faceless Haven. So we can set up our combo. Even if it's not, we do have Ugin next turn. So he have no Embercleave. I think it's time for him to concede. He had a 1/1. This is cool. We'll just shoot it. I don't think we are going to use that. We're in cruise mode right now. There's nothing that can really kill us at this moment. We have an active Ugin, who's also very healthy. Oh, okay. He can play something. We can exile both of them, right? Let's do that. This exposes us to a Frostbite, to our Ugin, but we are fine. We're going to do deck of many things. That's the focus of this video. It's not about Ugin kill. Well, I can attack, right? It's about showing the ability of the deck of many things. That's the focus of this game. But at the moment, I feel like overkill. Ugin is the card that ultimately wins us the game. But if they do kill Ugin, we might be able to get it back with a deck of many things. Alright, let's not screw this up this time. Let's just put a counter on our Faceless Haven. Do we play a land yet? Nope, but we can try to draw something. 5, okay, we're safe. He's not giving it up. That's good. We can test our deck of many things more times. Let's see, maybe we can roll 4 under and discard our hand. That'll be great. Never mind, we draw 2 cards instead. We have more cards than we can ever cast them. You know what? Let's play another one. And then we can do it again. So even if we don't win that many games, we can say that we activated the deck of many things many times. We activated like 3-4 times this game, 3-4 times last game. So far, I have not discarded my hand. That's good. We're 1 win and 1 loss. Although, in my mind, we actually won both games, but whatever. I feel maybe I should cut these long wait time. This is a great hand. Let's keep this. So, Wolfwillows always put on a snow-covered plane. There are decks, there's still not many, but some decks, when they can afford it, they're going to play Field Ruin. And if you put on a non-basic, you basically 2-for-1 yourself in a bad way. What we encounter a dice rolling deck. That's kind of interesting. So it costs 6 to activate. This is not a good card in my opinion. So it's likely this is a less competitive deck. Okay, so this is definitely a draft deck. Do I want to see more card before I wrath him? I mean, we can Shatter the Sky right now. Maybe a little bit rushed, but we got 2 wraths, so I decided to do it. Oh, deck of many things. Right on cue. Let's go, man. Yeah, I play it because I want to get card out of my hand. That's the plan. Not really, but yeah, go with it. So if we draw a plane, we will able to search for the book, gain 3 life, and put a 3/3 angel into play. Oh, okay, never mind. We do. They might have a counter spell though. They are playing the counter spell color. But if they want to counter this, it's fine. It is a deadly combo, but we have other things in play, so okay. That is not a counter spell, I presume. Or he never seen this combo before. That's likely. I remember first time I see this combo, I actually let it resolve. Even though I have counter. And then when they activated the Faceless Haven and tried to put the counter on it, I could have killed it. But I didn't, because I did not know how this interaction worked. So I end up dealing 20 or more damage to him, realize that I can never get rid of the Faceless Haven. So I learned it the hard way. So if this guy never seen that, never seen this interaction, it's likely that they don't know that. If it deal damage, right? No, just attack. Oh, this card is not as bad as I thought. Oh, Lakmasha. I forgot to record. So mono. This is mono red. I win. Lakmasha. Lakmasha. What would they do? Demon bolts. Okay. Let's play a land. We don't need more land, right? We have enough. Let's rat and let's roll our dice. This is fun. The rolling dice is always fun. 18. We get to draw 2 cards. Okay, we have cards that we cannot dump out next turn. Okay, so we can either Ugin, or we can play the other Ugin. I mean, Ugin's only play. We can -0. And if they're able to spend all their resources to kill it this turn, we have another Ugin. Why did he play this? We can just shoot it off, right? Oh well, let's do it. We want to get card off our hand. But no, we still have so many. Okay. How many times we activated this already? This is probably 7th time. Now we're going for 8th time. Dude, the deck is doing shit. That's fine. Alright, what do we roll? 3. We are okay, never mind. It was 6. It was 6. Calm down. Are we able to do this? I think we can. Let's get rid of the dragon first. It's a big boy. Now I think we have just enough mana to do this. Okay, so we cannot lose anymore. Let's just see how we win. And I'm gonna try to activate the deck of many things as many times as possible. For a moment I saw we rolled 3. So what happened is it showed you the end result first and then show you what you actually rolled. So unless it shows 0, -1, -2, or -3, otherwise we don't discard our hand. Sure. That's good. Now we can cast our second one. And we can do the deck of many things again here. The square land is actually not that bad. I think having one of in a standard deck is actually fine. You're not giving up too much because it's just one tap land if you're playing that color. Having one of them can sometimes be very useful. And if your deck can afford playing tap cards, then it's totally fine. The thing is, I actually want to return cards from my graveyard more, so if they change the wording a little bit, that I can choose one ability, it might be even better, in my opinion. Now I can do another one. In case that he does run Field of Ruin. Let's just make sure that we don't put on the same one. So now I have 2 cards that tell that says we cannot lose a game. And we can foretell this. Yeah, with all the card in our hand, it's not likely we're gonna do a 20 today. Alright, let's still play it. He's not playing anything. I want to get rid of the Skyclave Apparition from our hand. But our opponent's not giving us the chance to. And I'm drawing more cards. Oh, whatever, man. Maybe we're just gonna ping them to death with our Ugin. We're not going to ultimate it. We are just going to ping 3 damage a turn, fireball him to death. Let's see what else we have in our deck that worth getting out. I could activate everything to attack through, but what's the fun in that, right? So let's get a Faceless Haven. Let's just get rid of all the land in our deck. We have no other way to speed this up, so just go with it, I guess. Oh, what's this? 2 damage, Scribe, but only as sorcery. That's good. Alright. 6. Ugin. We got Ugin back. That's awesome. Alright, let's activate. Actually, let's just go for it. I don't see we can die here. It's okay, we'll activate 1, attack him, and try to cast our second Ugin and see if our opponent do anything. I just try to end this game as quickly as possible. I don't want this game to drag. We would pretty much have this game locked in, so... He cannot interact with us. That's kind of interesting. It's funny. Now we're gonna get rid of a Ugin with 17 counters to keep a Ugin with 7 counter. Alright, so this deck, I'll just call it a dragon deck. Prismari is basically a dragon. Actually, let's just call it Prismari. And then I'll just put dragon deck underneath Prismari as well. Not bad. We're actually doing good, but 2 mono red matchup. I think we actually should have a very good matchup against mono red. So we actually win 2 games against mono red. Instead we screw 1 up. And this deck is kind of like a draft, not fully a tier listed deck. Okay, so this is a great hand. We have Sing to play on turn 2, turn 3, possibly turn 4. Actually, definitely turn 4. So we are looking good. A blue player that purchased the sleeve. Okay, blue-black control. Blue-black control can be annoying. Do we want? Yeah, sure. But I think we are okay. If we can find... Okay, this is not a blue-black control, is it? This looks like... I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. So this card does nothing other than the ETB effect. Okay, cool. So let's play our deck of many things. I don't think this deck has many ways to interact with artifact. Most likely just a Brazen Borrower. Besides that, I don't know if they can destroy the deck of many things or not. Let's find out. A lot of D20 seen today. I never seen that many dice rolling when I wasn't playing dice rolling. Do they just match us up together because we're playing dice rolling games? Let's put this out there. Let them know that we have the Book of Exalted D plan. So they want to play around, always holding up 2 mana in case we got our Faceless Haven. This will mess with their head, and we're able to do our things as we want to. So there's a good and bad thing about playing Book of Exalted D. You let them prepared for, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can definitely discard the Doomskar because we have one. We can discard the Ugin because once we play the Elspeth Conquer Dead, we can get it back. So we are going to play that next turn because it looked like our opponent's goal is to discard our hand over and over again. So, this is awkward because we can also do Search for Glory and then get a token. Actually, that might be better. In that case, let's Doomskar first. Because, shoot. Let's tap correctly, please. And then we do Search for, come on. We do Search for Glory. We gain that 3 life, which will trigger the Book of Exalted Deed. We put a Faceless Haven. Now they need to always have black something open. If anytime they do not have 2 mana open, we're gonna pull a trigger. Poison Cub, what up? So he has no black mana. Okay, that's a very, very risky. Maybe his deck run Field Ruin. That's the only explanation I can think of. So we cannot play a land this turn. So there's no point activated during our main phase. So we'll just activate at the end of the turn. Thanks. Do you not know this combo? Because this combo is kind of famous. We can discard a hand if we roll 1. Okay, never mind. We draw 2 cards. So it is a discard hand deck, which is fine by me. Okay, now we fully discard our hand. Let's put it on the basic plane, like I said. And let's activate this. Thor. Return a card. This is good. Get a plane that we can play immediately. Perfect. Our plan's in motion. We're basically... What the hell is this? Blue Dragon? Who plays this? This is crazy, man. Okay, this is a draft deck. This is definitely a draft deck. Now, it will be very sad if I lose to a draft deck, but I think I cannot lose this game at the moment. Let's hope I'm right. 2. Let's return cards, please. Not a card I'm looking for. But we are going to run out of irrelevant cards to return. Eventually, we're going to get one of Doomskar, Ugin, Elspeth. Search for glory. You can also search for something glorious. So we are doing fine. We're going to take 5 more damage. And I think that will be it. Did all the semi-pro player all go to the best of 3 constructed instead? Maybe I should start moving toward that direction. You want card in my hand? Oh, never mind. You just don't have mana to do so. Okay, cool. Is it risky to block? Nah, it's too risky. I don't want to do it. If you have like a dead weight and kill my Faceless Haven after I block, that would be the worst misplay today. Alright, let's let him draw a card. And we can roll at end of his turn. Maybe we can get a creature back. This is the perfect time. I have 0 cards. So now if I roll a natural 20, what the hell is this? Creature card from the graveyard onto a battlefield under your control, but he cannot do it immediately. Draw a card, each player mill 2 cards. Okay. Sure. I cannot be milled out. Gain control of all creature target opponent control. That's fine too. Okay. If I roll natural d20, likely I'm gonna win. 13. Not good enough. Man, I really want to get Ugin or Elspeth's Conquered Deaths back to my hand. But doesn't seem like I'm able to do that. Alright, let's... Oh, we can just get Ugin. Nah, Elspeth's Conquered Deaths seems like the better play here. You'll get both of his Ashiok and our Ugin back. And we play a land this turn. So let's roll during his turn. This video became the deck of many things. I thought this would be just kind of like there for no reason, but every game I was able to play this card and activate it multiple times. It's crazy. Oh shit. Okay, I should do that end of his turn. Okay, let's return a card. Perfect. I've got Search for Glory. Let's search for some glory, please. Oh yeah, she kind of ran out of things to... Yeah, let's get this. Perfect. Now we have another chance to roll a d20. Let's see if we can do one of those d20 epic roll in today's video. Let's come for that. Mind Flayer. What? Okay. Sure, man. And go flunk our Skyclave. You're an evil, evil person. Alright, let's see what we got here. 9, return a random card. Okay, that's fair, that's very random. Let's get our Ugin. Let's do loyalty. And we can -5 here. Or we can just conquer the my flare and shoot the illusion. Since it's tapped out, we don't want to waste more time. Let's just try to attack here. And I want to make sure I have 0 card in my hand. So let's just search for 1 plane. And end turn here. So we might able to roll D20. Roll 20 on D20. Okay, draw 2. That's fine. Perfectly fine by me. Does he have creature? I'm pretty sure he has some random tiny creature. Sure, man. Flunk all you want. $15. We're getting closer. Come on, stop giving me so many Ugin. I play a land, so let's do that again. Just search for 1 single land. Can we just ultimate, please? Alright, let's just ultimate. We are going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What have we played this turn? I think we play a land. I'm not sure if we did, but let's not get a land. Let's get something we can play. Let's get a Birth of Meletis. We play it and fail the search. And we end turn. Because we can only activate this card. I don't want it to get killed, so I did not attack this turn. I could create token. I guess I will now. Do I have mana? No. If I create another one, I do not have mana to do my deck of many things, so cool. 20. 13. Disappointed. I had never casted or have so many Ugin come into play in a game like this. You have no card in hand, so that's... I just want to pull the trigger and end his misery. So this is a Dimir control. Dimir. But more like a draft deck. So next game. Seems like we'll be playing mono red draft deck. And because we do not have a very clear win condition, I mean, we do have Ugin, but we do not have a very clear win condition. Our opponents are not giving up that quickly, so each game are taking a lot longer than it should have. And the loading is taking longer than it should have. Man, I really don't want to spend time editing stuff. Okay, cool. This end is fine. We're on the Dude, Zalura is one of our not so good matchup because they can mill us. Okay, never mind. This is the Cyclone version, which is fine. We can kill the creatures. We just need to gain enough life to offset the Zenith Flare. What do we do here? We can do a Birth of Meletis. That's what we will do. We are going to take 3 and 5, so that'll put us at 12. Okay, it's not that safe. What? Why didn't he save one for next turn? That's kind of weird, but okay, that's good. So we're gonna Skyclave Apparition next turn instead. We don't need to suspend. Yes, attack, please. Yes, I take. All right, we're not as bad as we think. Now we have blockers. In this case, actually, we might want to just ramp, right? Because we want to be able to pull off the book combo as soon as we can. And since we can block this damage, we only take 1. We can just naturally Raz next turn too, if we want to. It's more likely we're gonna do a Skyclave next turn. Actually, no, we're gonna Raz now because he has 2 creatures now. It's crazy. Dude, I don't get it. He should have Cycle next turn. Does he not know how this card works? Draenus Healer is not that scary to me. I don't care about how much mana, how much life he gained is irrelevant in this matchup. So what we can do is we're gonna search for glory and play Book of Exalted Deed. But are we able to gain life? Yeah, we can. Okay, so if he don't have 4 mana open, we will be able to do the Faceless Haven combo, and then we cannot lose. And this is the first game we do not have the deck of many things so far. Okay. He really is not. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I mean, it's a cycle deck, it's very straightforward, but there's a lot of trigger that he's not. He didn't optimize his play, is what I'm trying to say. He seems just try to cycle as much as possible and try to Zenith Flare me for a gigantic amount of damage, but I am going to become unlosable. Oh shit, no. Right this moment, I can no longer lose. I can still win, so I'm going to attack. I don't think this deck can run Field of Ruin, can it? Okay, cool. So he does know our combo. He just doesn't know how to play his own deck. Is what I presume. Maybe he does know. Whatever. Alright, let's go. Next game. Okay, I didn't expect to win this many games, but we do have 2 freebies from two draft deck. Brucey Land. But at the same time, we're actually undefeated if we didn't screw up game 1, though. Okay, so this is mono white. Luminarch Aspirants. Okay, so he's putting pressure on us. And if we cannot get another land fast enough, actually no, we're going to rat him the turn after this. So we just need to make sure he doesn't draw any of the Selfless Savior. Then we are okay for now. But if he does draw the Savior, Loris is fine, I guess. Okay, now a Savior gonna be so annoying, but we do have Elspeth's Conquered Dead that can deal with Lures, so that part at least we're okay. He's gonna make a Angel token. And please just cast another creature and go. No Selfless Savior, please. Okay, he does not. He did not cast one. Oh, and no response. Okay, so his Bride had more creature in hand then. Lurus number 2. Come on. What do we do here? We can Conquer Dead, but that does not bring back anything. So we can just Shatter. But the reason... Oh, I should have played the Birth of Meletis. What am I doing? I could have got another land. Speaker of Heaven. I'm playing so badly. What am I doing? This didn't do anything. I should have played Elspeth of Conquered Dead. What am I doing? Oh, whatever, man. Okay, so I probably just misplayed like crazy this game. I don't think I can win this game now because he's gonna create a Angel token that I cannot immediately remove, and I'm taking 4 instead of just 1. And the stupid malls here. This is crazy, man. Now, if I do draw a Faceless Haven, I can just pull out the combo. Or this is good. This is good. I live for another turn. Actually, maybe they don't have enough removal, and I can just do that. That seems cool. Okay, we stabilized. His deck might run Field Ruin, so let's still stick to our plan and just Elspeth Conquer Dead. Wow, we got really lucky. We top deck like crazy to stay in this game. That Sir Rat is phenomenal draw. That was play of the day. It's purely skilled. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You have a lot of these. Hey, let's attack. He has 1 card in hand. I have no card in my graveyard to return, which is a waste, but it's fine. One, two, three. Activate. Make it so it won't die. Okay, our opponent know this combo and decide to quit. Okay, so this is mono white. I cannot believe that we're doing this this good. We're practically 6-0. So this game we actually did not play our deck of many things. We did draw it. We have many chances to play it, but we have more important thing to do because our opponent is putting pressure on us, which forces us to do the non-fun thing. But it's okay. We have plenty of deck of many thing trigger activation, I mean, already. I just realized these arts actually still look pretty nice when it's in this big of a size, right? Because this is a card that they printed on a standard Magic card. And then when you look at it, you can see all the details and stuff like that. But after blowing up to this size, it's still very, very nice. I mean, the artists probably draw it to around this size, maybe a little bit smaller, and then when they just make it smaller and put it on the card. But it's just nice to see card in the full mode, and that is not like become pixelated or anything. So that's kind of cool. I appreciate a lot of Magic arts. I've been playing Flesh and Blood. People are saying the art on those cards are fantastic, which they are. They are fabulous. But the thing is, they are very seamed, right? They have a very nice border and a lot of cards. For example, Prism. All their cards are super angelic, glorious, bling bling, shiny, and those cards look so awesome. It's undeniably. But I'm just saying, Magic cards for the past 27 years, they have been producing so many iconic arts, and they're just very beautiful to look at. We kind of take it for granted now that they're printing so many cards with different variation, full art, borderless, and all that stuff. But then if you just slow yourself down and appreciate some of the arts that are on the cards, they're absolutely beautiful to look at. Okay, this pairing is taking way too long. I am actually talking like an art critic for a second here. Should we cancel? Actually, I want to wait and see if they're gonna eventually disconnect me. 3 minutes is uncanny. I have never waited past like 2 minutes. At that point, I know somebody got disconnected. Right now, I just don't think there's some. Maybe they make it into like a region, because I don't recall playing any people with Japanese name or Chinese name in the past a week or two. Could it be that they? But it's not. It's not just that, because I live in America. I can actually create a username in different language. So I don't know. Just after the previous update, the pairing just takes so long. And I don't think just like a whole bunch of people stop playing. The main reason still, I still believe it's probably just because people are playing the standard sideboarding one that they're more familiar with. Alright, let's cancel this. This is ridiculous. Take 4 minutes. It's crazy. If this is gonna become a scene, see, I pair immediately. What is that about? Sadius the Impaler. What an epic name. Let's hope we have an epic match. So this is a good hand. We can ramp, we can search. We are going to Elspeth the Conqueror Death him. Actually no, we are going to play the deck of many thing him. And we are going to be fine. Sadly, we don't have enough snow land at the moment. Yeah, I don't usually do this, but we have no basic land, so this is the only way we can do it. It's possible I might just search for what's this? Let's just search for the book and telling him we have this combo so that he'll focus on leaving mana open to counter our stuff, and we will play the deck of many things that he does not want to counter, or maybe he does. If you have multiple counter, he'll counter the deck of many things and have another counter for book Exalted Deed. But since we have in our hand this mess up with the mastermind of our opponent. What's this? Flying Death Touch. Alright, our opponent don't give a fuck what we're doing. So that's kind of funny. White. I mean, if I play this, it doesn't do anything. Let's just search for glory. That's so stupid. We're going to get more lands. Once we get Ugin, I think this matchup should be over pretty quickly. We just need to have a lot of things they need to counter. So even if they run counter spell, they're gonna run that out immediately, eventually. They're definitely running counter spell with card like this. They can just counter, put a counter on this card, and just counter. It's kind of their scene for Quadrix. Is this good? Flying Death Touch 1/1. I think this is fine. Nobody's playing it though. There are more efficient creatures nowadays that people are not playing. This kind of a awesome creature. This creature will be so awesome. I'll say before Zendikar, like the first Zendikar. During that period of time, we will. This is probably main deckable as a 2-drop on 1 Flying Death Touch because it blocked up the Nighthawk. But yeah, this is a good card. It's just not good right now because there are better creatures nowadays. Our opponent's playing so slowly, now I just need to say something random to fill the time gap here. I love talking to myself anyway, so it's fine. Alright, what is this? He's playing more creatures. You have no card to exile to 2 for 1 me, so that's fine. 2 blue, I think he has negate. That's my guess. If you attack, just attack, please. Alright, Cultivate is something I wanted to see. This helped me get more planes. Alright, do you want to counter this? No, he does not have a counter spell. And if he does have removal, we'll just try to go for the combo. Our opponent definitely is not paying attention to this matchup. He's probably watching a YouTube video, talking to his friends on the side, maybe writing homework, knowing that he's not going to beat us in this game. And we have to sit here and wait for him. Okay. This guy's kind of funny. I wish he had more trick than just these. Okay. We'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2. Okay, let's play Ugin. Nothing, huh? Okay. Consider this a warning. He is online. Why is he wasting our time and their time? Maybe they have a bad connection. Maybe they're playing on their phone. I wish they create a token, like a symbol showing that if a person is playing on their phone or not. I think that would be kind of helpful. I mean, it doesn't change the game plan, right? But then it's understandable that maybe he's doing some kind of an escape mechanic or search mechanic. He'll be a little bit slower. It'll be more understandable from our side. I think that can be very important. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing all the ideas out there. So yeah, 1 blue. I don't think he is going to be able to stop this. So let's do this. We don't need that, so we can just -4. Okay, so we have Ugin. We cannot lose the game. I don't know if you have any idea like that he cannot beat us at this point. Sure, man. So, another Quadrix deck. Did we play Quadrix? No, we did not. Now we're going to play the deck of many things. And we're going to activate it once. Just to show that we did. We still did not get that D20. We still did not roll that 20 yet. I was thinking about playing the Pixie that able to let you roll 2 dice and ignore the lower one. But it just seemed very bogus, and I will need to add blue for that. It gonna mess up the mana base for sure, so I choose not to. Alright, so this guy is purely just wasting our time. I don't think it's just disconnect. He probably just know that he cannot win anymore and just decided not to play. We're gonna play the Skyclave Apparitions just so that we have less chance to go below 1. So if I remember correctly, the second time he ran out of time, he will automatically concede. So he just play in between turns. What's that? Are you for real? Good thing you have no interaction after this, so I can just do whatever I want. 2, sure. Four. Okay. We did not. We still haven't discarded our hand yet. Well, I guess that's good design because you do not want to be able to trigger that often. Otherwise, this card will be total jank, right? Because if it trigger that much, you spend 5 mana plus 2. You spend 7 mana and discard your hand. That would be crazy. 4. Okay, we are going to activate our Faceless Haven. We usually don't do this. Please do not try this at home. But because we try to end this game as quickly as possible, so we animate it to attack. Alright, so we kill this Quadrix. So we are actually 7-0. Can you believe it? We're 7-0 with this homebrew nightmare deck. Right? I mean, this deck is just a pile of jank. This is version 1, and we're doing so well. Like, other than that first stupid misplay we have, we're actually 7-0. We're going for 8th game now. It's crazy. Are people just still not prepared for the book combo? I mean, like last time I used a book combo, I able to pull a 13-0 win, like a win streak. This deck is basically that. There's really not that much difference other than adding a little bit of green in there and adding a stupid card like Deck of Many Things. Otherwise, the deck gonna see. So we play the exact same player. This is what I'm talking about. I'm glad it finally happened for the first time. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, so when the game ended, both players end the game at the same time, and if they just immediately request a new game, it's very likely that you're gonna pair up with the same player. I spent so much time earlier talking about that, and finally, in the last game, this happened. Now, if he beat us, and we play again, and we still match up against him, then that'll be pretty cool. Then that basically means we just play a standard best of 3 games without sideboard though. Okay, he's playing the same thing. He even played the same cards. So let's see if you play the Quadrix Mage next turn. Spell Mage. something mage. Nope, he played a second Needlehorn. And we play Cultivate. I think we played the same cards. We have better mana base though. It is funny how the better mana base for this deck is actually just more basic. Because we need that snow to activate our Faceless Haven. And we need more white mana to activate our book. It's kind of ironic. Whole bunch of needles, huh? I could use Doomskar and save 1 mana. I actually use all the mana, but suspending this will help me plan my future turn better. We can now play deck of many things. That'd be so awesome. But nah, let's do something instead. He can actually kill the deck of many things with his Max Vandal. That'll be tragic. So I want to make sure that I can at least activate it the turn I play it. So it don't just go to waste. I think I have 8 planes or 9 planes in my deck. So my Birth of Meletis probably won't. I think I can still find 1 more planes. I'm not sure, but let's find out. Judge, he's doing it again. He's stalling. Come on, man. Alright, let's see. Okay, oh no, he plays something. Biomass Petition? Sure. So I can actually Doomskar and play the deck of many things at the same turn. Alright, that's close enough. It's as if I've... So now if you remove it, of course I cannot activate it, but I'm able to pull 2 things at the same turn, which is pretty nice. Did I intrigue him with the deck of many things? It seems like he's paying attention to me now. Kind of interesting. I can go minus, but he's only at 1/1, so I think this way it grow up. My Ugin will grow up faster. I can choose to fail the search, than having 0 card in my deck, in my hand. That's a possibility. Oh, never mind. I don't think I can do it anymore. I can fail the search here. Suspend this, and I can roll. Let's do that next turn. Oh no, no. Okay, let's activate this. I can draw 2 cards before it's gone. Destroy the Birth of Meletis. Let me have the deck of many things. It's fun. I wanna have fun. Fuck. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna Ultimate Ugin so I can get my deck of many thing in play. I did not get it. Wow, this is crazy. Alright, 1, 2, 3, no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attach Wolfwillow Haven to that. To that. Whatever. I'm going to search for the deck because I want to activate it. Draw 2 cards. I'm so close. I know I have a card in hand, so I can redo it, but I was so close. I could have played normally, but I decided to take this route. It's more fun this way. Okay, never mind. I'll run the concede. He had enough. We play the same player. I didn't pace around. I actually did play him back to back. So this deck, first draft, the deck of many things. Actually, more like a book combo. Went 7-0, 8-0 actually. It just there's a glitch here. That's why there's one loss. But the deck is actually 8-0. It's pretty impressive. I think it's people are not. They just heard that the book combo are gonna get banned, and they're just not playing against it. They should definitely be prepared because it's still legal at the moment. I don't know why people are not playing against this card. This is kind of annoying. I know. If you choose not to play this card, it's fine. But you cannot choose not to be prepared for people to play this card against you. That's all I'm saying. So either put Feel Ruin in your deck, or have some kind of hand disruption. Maybe discard or search for traps, things like this, just to make sure you're covering all grounds. I guess in the sideboard tech, they might be able to get more cards that can deal with this combo. So that's maybe another reason. But so far, if you're playing best of 1, the Book of Exalted is very, very good. The deck of many things is very, very mediocre. it does something, but usually you're ahead if this card stick around. So this is it. This is just a fun deck. If you like the video, you can if you like this deck, or just like the video, subscribe me, and then you can get more content. I'll continue to brew more decks and play. Maybe I'll play some tier decks, and then I'll show it on my channel. So, and this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.